So, Sinead, how's
Okay.
it been for 3 days on the phonetic support and development training, traveling the world with all these different languages? How have you found it?
Okay, I was kind of a bit nervous starting off. Like, would I get it? Would I be a bit tone deaf to languages? But I've found it. It was challenging but enjoyable. I enjoyed the challenge. I feel like I have an expanded awareness around sound. I'm looking at sound very differently. And I feel like, my growth has been supercharged around names. And I definitely think if you want to progress in doing soul contracts, it is definitely something you need to do to give people, a very thorough, exact reading. So for me, it is something I had to do, to make sure I'm on the correct path to explain to people their exact reading and their like spiritual to explain the spiritual map of their life. But it's been very enjoyable. I've really, really enjoyed it. Yeah, and it's been great. And I would highly recommend people to do it if they want to really dive into the ins and out of everything to do with soul contract. Okay, so thank you
Good,
very
thank
much.
you, Ilona. How was it coming to the training? How are you
Yeah, it's
feeling?
always awesome to delve into another layer, and I loved doing the examples, especially when you see the different people on the group going through their own examples and how, changing their names and how that affected their life at the specific point in time, and actually seeing that play out. It, really helped me to understand why this is so important to go a layer deeper than just a spelt name. Um, and it was fun to look at all the decoding of the different names in the different languages and how they're all a little bit different. I was a bit nervous in the beginning because I'm not a language person, but I think by the end of it, you practice so much, you kind of have a good footing to start, practicing on your own. I just love decoding. So for me, it's awesome.
Thank you. Danielle, how was repeating the training for you?
Yeah, so repeating the training, this felt completely different than the first time that I did the training. I felt like I learned actually a lot more. I know it's been a while since I did the first training, but I definitely feel like I've learned a lot more and I feel like my wings have spread more. And I feel like, being in the United States, I typically don't get a lot of international names, but I feel like I'm going to start getting more international names after doing this training, and I'm excited to take that on and to explore because I found it really fun going into the different sounds and the frequencies, and I'm a big feeler, so it was really cool to be able to feel into these different cultures and people coming from different places on the planet. So I'm excited.
Okay, thank you. Angelique, how was this?
It was really, really interesting. I really enjoyed the training. I think that it's really important for me because I will have mostly non-English names. And yeah, it was really interesting and even funny sometimes. So thank you for this training. And now we just need to practice a lot to be able to do it.
Okay, thank you. Ilani, how was delving into the Asian names for you?
I actually really enjoyed this training. I was on the fence of do like just watching the videos and actually coming on here. And Spirit told me to just come on here, and it was so helpful because it was just nice having my questions answered in real time and also being able to use my own personal examples. It wasn't as overwhelming as I thought. Even with my own phonetic, I've had practitioners spend hours trying to figure it out, and Nicholas, you did it in like 10 minutes. So yeah, I feel like with time I'll get a better handle of it. So thank you for holding the space and for everyone here because it was a good weekend.
Khadija, how are you doing now?
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed it. I was looking at the videos as well. And I had an interest in like just seeing how the different languages and different things fit together. And through the training, I felt like it was extra as well, like how to understand the cultural layers, the environmental layers, and how they can play a part in the naming and the languages, especially people who've like moved around a lot as kids or like people coming from like second generation, third generation. immigrant families, especially what that's the norm these days. Super interesting. I loved getting into all of it.
Okay, thank you. Maria, how's it been? What are you taking away?
I believe that the phonetic soul contract really truly carries your spiritual signature much stronger than the as written. And yeah, there's just so many layers, and you might have a English first name, but then your second name or family name, or like in Amanda's case, might be from a completely different culture. So you just become a more well-rounded practitioner if you do this training, and we shouldn't be ignorant of all the different international names and the nuances that there are, because this training just makes us better, and we will be able to be of better service to people. And it's a huge responsibility. You don't want to give the wrong reading and the wrong chart to someone.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Thank you everyone for sharing.